the Fadhili family YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing, liking and sharing our content. For the returning subscribers, thank you so much for always watching our content, sharing it and leaving us those comments, which we always take note. And for the Premier Gang, my other family, thank you so much for the love. I appreciate you so much. On today's video, I will be doing a grocery haul to show you the various items I bought at the market. So come with me guys as I walk you through the various items. So I'll start with the pumpkin. I got this at 80 shillings. And normally we use the pumpkin to make pumpkin soup. I also know it's used for chapatis in some household, and it's also a very good winning food. Next on the item, I got us some purple onions. These were going for 80 shillings a kilo, and I got 3 kilos, which means this costed us 240 shillings. Next, I got us a melon. I got this at 300 shillings. Guys, I would love for you to tell me on the comment section, when you're buying your whole melon in the market, how do you tell that it is ripe on the inside? So next, I got us cabbage. I got 2 pieces and was buying each at 40 shillings. Next, I got us some ripe bananas and I was buying this at 3 pieces for 10 shillings. So this costed me 80 shillings. Next, I got us some green bananas and they were going for 3 pieces for 20 shillings. This costed me 80 shillings for the whole batch. I got us some spring onions and this I got at 20 shillings. We also have here some tomatoes. I was buying them at 4 pieces for 20 shillings and I have them in ripe and semi-ripe. This costed me 80 shillings for the ripe and 80 shillings for the raw ones. I also got us some green maize and these were going for 5 pieces for 100 shillings, which means each was going for 20 shillings. And here I have zucchini, or better known as courgettes, and these were going for 3 pieces for 20 shillings. We also have some cucumbers here and I was buying them at 3 pieces for 20 shillings. In our household, we use cucumbers in our salads and also as a topping for our sandwiches. I also got here some biriganyas and I was buying this at 3 pieces for 20 shillings. Next, I got us some ginger and each piece was going for 10 shillings. So I got us for 50 shillings. Then I have here a whole tray of oranges and I have them in 2 types. I have the Pixie variety. This is a seedless type of orange. And I have the ones with the seeds. Then I also got some tree tomatoes. I was getting them at 3 for 20 shillings. So this costed me 40 shillings. I have some carrots and this costed me 50 shillings for the whole batch. I also got us some cassava and this costed me 100 shillings. We normally would have our cassava boiled or fried for breakfast. And then I have some avocados. I got them at, for the big pieces, I was getting them at 10 shillings each. And for the small pieces, I was getting them at 3 pieces for 20 shillings. I got us some coriander, or better known as dhania, and I bought the whole batch at 50 shillings. Guys, if you want to learn how to store your dhania to serve you for a long time in the fridge, please be sure to look out on our video on how we store various groceries. Next, I have the green capsicum. I was getting this at 10 shillings a piece and I bought them for 60 shillings. I also got us some lemons and I was buying them at 3 pieces for 20 shillings. I have a pineapple here, and I bought this at 60 shillings. I also got us some funny melons, and each was going for 5 shillings a piece. And lastly, I got us a tray of eggs. This was going for 370 for a tray, which is a lot cheaper as opposed to buying your eggs in the supermarket, where you would normally buy them at 15 shillings, which translates to about 450 a tray. So the market is a good deal. I bought us some 2 live chicken, and I was buying each for 450 shillings. This is the X layers type. Guys, you may let me know in the comment section how much is chicken where you stay. So since I have so many oranges and fruits, I've decided to fix us some juice. So join me as I prepare the juice. Also be adding some ginger. This is fresh ginger that we also bought from the market. These are some 3 tomatoes which I will also be adding. When growing up, we were told that the tree tomato helps in adding blood into your body. I don't know what myths you grew knowing about the tree tomato. You may let us know in the comment section. So in my blender, I already have some pre-cut mangoes. So I'll go ahead and chop my ginger and add it onto the blender. This should be enough. Then I'll dice my oranges. So I'll cut them into small portions so as not to overwork the blender. And this orange is so juicy. I can only imagine how sweet the juice will turn out to be. Instead of cutting, there are those of us who have the orange lemon squeezer, so you can also opt to use that instead of cutting your oranges. So I'm done chopping my oranges. I'll go ahead and put them in the blender. Next, I will put in my 3 tomatoes. So I'll just scoop them out. next is to sieve my juice so that we can have the juice while it's smooth. So, and I will use a sieve and a bowl. And by the way, this step is optional. There are those of us who enjoy the juice with all the roughage from the fruits, but I like it smooth. Now ready, and as you can see, it's very smooth. So remember, we have made the juice from mango, orange, some ginger, and for the color change we have used some tree tomato. Try this juice at home, and remember, all the fruits that we have used are locally available, and we have added no preservatives onto this juice. Therefore, a very, very healthy drink to take. So at this point in time, you can decide to refrigerate your juice or just have it as it is. So guys, be sure to try this juice recipe at home. Off camera, I have tasted it and it slaps real good. And until our next video, remain blessed and goodbye.